Ugh. Come on. Sweet Christ. Could you piss off for a second? Once you pop, you just can't stop. High value target. Oh. Well, it's crit and it's not actually charging this in any degree. How haven't you fallen off? That's the most unbelievable thing here. Here, I need to stop for 1 sec. Folks, I'm back. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Let us continue. 1 sec. Hey folks, just paranoid about the end there. Just suddenly got worried, like, I was paused, right? It'd just be random dead air, you know? So, it just... Now I'm paranoid that I'm somehow wasn't paused. Oh, yeah. The fuck? Uh, 88%.
How you doing?
What's up?
I need somebody to run counter-ops against the Taken around here.
By taking you mean scoring, right? Yeah, I heard of scoring. Oh, this place that one dungeon starts. As far as I can tell, anyway. Okay, I found Snape. Decrypt your gift at the Umbral Decoder. The branch is sated and bound with an engram formed from Iris's incantations. The gift is ready to take its true shape. Touch of Malice serves as a blueprint for this weapon. It was crude, vicious, but what I have made for you here is a thing of beauty. It is a catalyst of change, and nothing it graces will ever remain the same. You can hear me, you can hear the game. You can see the game, and I'm doing the recording. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Okay, who's shooting me? Boom, boom. Yeah, let's just head back. I suppose kind of wasted the credits I put into it, but whatever.
Welcome to my machine. It's like a cryptarch that won't judge you.
The branch gifted to you by the pyramid has gorged and the paracausal power been bound to you through Eris's repurposing of Sabaton's twisted rituals. Contained within an engram structure, the branch is ready to be forged within the Umbral Decoder. As you grip it, a cold emptiness stings your fingers briefly before subsiding, barely noticed. It is time for this gift to find its final shape. Ruinous Effigy. From the many wings of Ruin blows a wind that will shape this dead world. Okay, before I accidentally delete it, let's go save it from the other thing.
Checking now. Sign place.
So, trace rifle, Ruinous Effigy. From the Manny Wing, read that, nothing for that. Transmutation. Funnel blows with this weapon cups victims into void transmutation spheres. Jesus. Evolution. Transmutation spheres you create can be picked up and wielded as weapons by your allies. See, guard, drain nearby combatants. Left for light, right for heavy. A.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever.
Someone's made a good point on Twitter that
Warlock Tower.
basically in sometime near future there'll be a chat box that will pass the chatbot that will pass the Turing test, and they will use that to scam people into thinking, like, I'm a big fan of transhumanism, mind uploading. Basically they'll try and aim it to scam people like me. Well, my richer iterations. So yeah, that's irritating.
It's nice to have Fenchurch back. Or at least as back as an absentee adventurer can be when he's never here.
Yeah, that's irritating because I'm terrified of dying. I've gone through a lot of things. I've still a lot of things to go through. I want to enjoy, be able to. There's a lot of things I want to get around to doing and enjoying, and Eldritch Horror waifu it wouldn't be within a normal lifespan.
It's a promise.
So, yeah, that's a point of irritation. Ah, well, we'll have to wait and see. That's not right. Banshee taps the spectral analyzer against the Effigy's frame. Commander Zavala turns, closes the lid on a small golden weapon case, and walks to Banshee's side. What have you found? Well, it's not petrified wood, but it's organic. That's troubling, Zavala says, and moves to run his fingers over the weapon's frame. I wouldn't. A cold snap saps the heat from Zavala's. A cold snap. A shallow cold. Shallow cold saps the heat from Zavala's fingertips. He pulls back. This wasn't in Eris's report. His voice is thin and stark with disappointment, as if spoken through dead winter air. Guardian doesn't seem to notice either. Banshee clicks the analyzer into a tool tray. Leeches a bit, kicks out void. Sig's hazy though. Wild. Long quiet overtakes the workshop, imposed by shuddering windows and empty streets below. They stand over the weapon. Banshee stares down and nods along to the ambient static. What were you saying? The weapon master's voice is framed in apology. Zavala puts a hand on Banshee's shoulder, smiles, and gestures to the weapon. Zavala puts a hand on Banshee's shoulder, smiles, and gestures to the weapon. Equipment that uses the wielder's light is not unprecedented. It doesn't use it. It eats it. The thing's got an appetite. Works almost like a converter. Is it dangerous? Nah. Guardian doesn't even seem to notice. I'll get you a write-up. 1,000 rounds per minute. Let's hop out and use this.
Expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
Okay, it's a laser gun. Read more about the trace rifle thing. The other thing I was saying, and just feeling disappointed. Because, oh, that show put that. No, not show, manga. Put the fear of death into me, of oblivion, and that was my way of coping with it. Nice gun. Let us... What kind of money do I have right now? Let us head back to the tower. There's a few things left I need to do.
Is pattern. Perhaps a barter is warranted.
I'm gonna break everything down in my bank that I can. We're gonna go from there. I might be able to... might be able to get something from there.
Some darkness. This bank is hungry. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Control, someone's locked the kid. Sending you details.
Screen went orange. Yeah, gonna try and break down as much as I can. Firstly, to take advantage of the legendary shards and the other thing. Secondly, in hopes of getting a bit more cash, so I can try and get the last two statues up. I can't get any more to dust, but I can get needles. So I'll just have to be happy with that. I think there's something I put in here that I wanted to keep, but I forgot to put a thing on it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't remember what it was either.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
Anyway, let's just break the rest of these down. Feel free to skip through this. I'm doing so myself in a way. I'm going to be just doing this absentmindedly.
I'm done.
That's great.
I will get a fair chunk of cash out of this. I've got a lot of blues, and they all add up to 100 apiece. So... and well, I will get a lot of shards. Regrettably, they won't I don't think they're too relevant to anything right now. Ooh, 8 enhancement core. I also have to turn in a lot of bounties there, so I might be able to get a bit out of it. I presume there will be more season bonuses for breaking things down in the future, but it's just I don't know when that'll be, and I'll probably want to break these down before say I come back and I get into it again. I'll probably need to break it down before I unlock those, so I may as well do it now so I have free space. Now next time I get into it, there might be an even better thing early on. And now that's making me feel like maybe I shouldn't. But I need this money for something now. And who knows, you know, there mightn't be one in next season that I play. I'll probably end up missing the next season, because I do want to get other stuff done, and honestly this is killing my computer. It's taking up a lot of space. A bit of me just feels like it died inside reading the other thing of, you know, it's not gonna happen in my lifetime. I've struggled for over a year now with this fear of impending doom, and that's kind of revitalized it. I kind of content myself thinking that, you know, maybe it'll happen, it'll be fine, and no, it won't, ever. Yeah, I just wish drinking did something for me, because then it could send me to drink. But no. Maybe I should have held on to that. Had a mod I don't recognize. Oh well, COV. Might have been something I wanted to keep, but if it's gone, nothing I can do about it. Then again, I might be able to reconstruct it for either collections. Maybe. Don't mind if it's costly. You know, I'll work something out. But it's probably gone. I just feel like shit again. I've been kind of struggling the last few days with things. Well, actually, last few months, really. Things have kind of gone downhill. I'd really hoped to have a book wrote by now, but I got like 20,000 words in, then my social anxiety for writing dialogue kicked in, and well, my social anxiety kicked in because I was trying to write dialogue. Firstly, I'm stressing like, can I even do this? Secondly, well, I think I'm kind of probably feels calling it social anxiety is just me being tongue in cheek, but but anyway, whatever. Okay, it annoys me getting nothing 40s. But, yeah, basically there was a lot of stress surrounding it, so I ended up giving up on it. It also doesn't help that there's Amazon units all around the house spying on me. Well, they spy on everyone, that's their job. Saying the other way makes you sound paranoid. I am, I got psychovalve to prove it, but you know what it means. They're always on, always listening. Kind of makes it hard to talk about it. Because I have to go around and turn off all three of them. And that's a little awkward. Under pressure, raining down on me.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
I might have broken a gun. I shouldn't have meant to. Destiny to hard truths.
Stay here on Earth if you can. Less complicated.
Okay, it's just a crucible thing. You can get a reward for leveling up, or you can purchase it. It doesn't matter. Kind of wish you got cash for bringing down legendaries. Given that you get nothing right now, I would take it as a benefit. Like I would take even 100. Like what you get for breaking down a rare as, you know, a major improvement.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
Icarus grip. Broke down some of the Black Armory's guns, but I want to keep some of them. Because it will be going tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow the servers are going down. And after that, the day after, the new expansion will be coming on. Beyond Light. And, you know, we'll be gaining darkness powers in that. Which, I know, if the Vanguard's actually fine with that, well, it's development, it's like, you've murked people for, merely looking into it. You outright, just killed them. That's gonna be pretty sour in, their family's mouth, or friends or whatever. Like, suddenly you're fine with it. Thinking I could break these down and all this, but... Oh. Think of space-time as a tapestry in a loom. This weapon is the needle. Oh yeah, I remember this. Second shot of a burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall-off. Oh, I don't remember this. Entropy is inevitable. Oh yeah, they made a gun that could tank. Okay. Now after that, I have a few more steps to do. Really, these weapon telemetries not that great. Still, it is extra stuff, and it's more easy to gather it than gunsmith parts to an extent. You're just shooting people, you're just killing people, and you're just passively getting it. It's pretty handy, but for as much of a pain in the ass it was to get started, it just doesn't feel quite worth it. I'm still stressed about the other thing. It's really flared off my terror of death. I just wanted to unload those. Bit of a waste, but whatever.
Yes.
I'll just hand in all the rep tokens I have available to me right now, and of just here rather than any degree of resources, because I know I'll cash in the wrong ones if I start messing with that.
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations? What do you need? A crucible? I've got a moment.
Christ, Shaq, stop somehow talking twice at the same time.
Crucible gets harsher every day. It has to. I make sure of it.
Okay, think that on there. Told one of them will give legendary.
Crucible be more like you.
Probably for the best they aren't.
Come see me when you bring your light home, Titan.
Good, you're back.
Oh. You. Thought I had more marks for him, but apparently not.
Yes.
You.
Hi.
Alright, never mind so. Oh, might have one for the other guy over here.
You ready to bang Knuckles? Hey, don't talk about Gambit out there.
Okay. Oh, it was you I had to talk to, Betty.
I think I have something you will like.
What do you think? Till next time.
Mate, you just gave me an Umbral Angron? Feels like a letdown, but at the same time, it's actually a pretty good one, really. Gets me XP with the season. Well, there's two leveling mechanics to it, basically. The leveling up Drifter's equipment, and then leveling up yourself.
This bank will launder anything you deposit.
I hate the delays in it. It's just like, yeah, I don't care. Let me move on. So yeah, this is just a bit of faff towards the end. Bit of item destruction.
Golden Age blueprint for interplanetary orbitals.
Just a bit of faff to try and get things to see if I can get enough stuff together to get a few statues up. I might be able to do it. May take some shenanigans on my part, but I might be able to get it done. Wonder what I mean by shenanigans. I can't quite remember the things that the other guy is selling. The spider. But he might be selling something for crystals that I can then trade for cash or something. It's at a terrible exchange rate, but I'm willing to take it if it means I get the other thing done. As much as that comment and those Twitter thread that provoked, that stress in me, it is actually a pretty fair point, and yeah, there will be those scam artists. So that is a point that I would have to think about and be concerned about. While I prefer not to have thought of this. It's worthwhile keeping in mind. I probably just heard it at the wrong time, but yeah.
Let's make a deal.
No, there's no shenanigans I can do.
Good choice, my friend. You may go.
It'd be a shame if I can't actually get anything here. Christ, that's creepy. Someone's doing a video here where he's lecturing people who voted not for his person, and he's clearly barely constrained contempt. Then suddenly he edits his video, so instead of being here, he's suddenly like in your face, and his eyes just look so dead. It's ugh. I hate when people like stay too close to the camera because it feels like they're either in my face screaming at me. I had too much of that growing up. So the only way they got wet, so or they're like about to board the phone, and it's just like either way, no. Nice. A tribute with the power to simulate a powerful hive knight. You know what? Given how late I started with this, I've done commendably. Bonk. And at the very least I've gotten the weapon, though not the upgrade. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I hope you join me again when I eventually come back to it. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind that by this time this comes out, a few years will have passed. This has been recorded towards the end of 2020, during the great COVID incident. So yeah, by the time this comes out, this should be long since over, and we'll be back to normal. Not this new normal they were selling with COVID. Just plague conditions should not be the new normal. That's a terrible way to pitch it, and why not? Anyway, but yes, I sincerely hope you... Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this whole series, and I hope you join me again soon. But like I was saying, feel free to tell me whatever, but just do keep in mind the delay. This series is like over a year by itself, then there'll be a trail after that. Ooh, actually, there's one other thing I want to do. Then there'll be a trail a bit after that. Of it. Then there is a few interruptions in it. I should put blood up during it. I might end up going up afterwards. I've recorded some blood on the old computer. Beyond that, there was also a few interruptions with synthetic, but I've pretty much just focused on this. And even before that, I've recorded tons of other footage, and my backlog's maybe it's a few months into 2021 already. So I've probably late 2022 Destiny 2 might start. 2023 maybe. So we'll be looking at this coming out in like 2024. So God, I have too much of a backlog. I would love for a proper place to upload this shit to. YouTube is a terrible site. What I would actually really love is a site to upload them to that releases them on to a ton of other sites that are viable for me to release to. You know? Or hell, even if they aren't viable, but as long as they won't shit on me for it. Or I won't get in trouble for it. You know? Release it on whatever. There's apparently a few apps that allow you to do it, but it's an incredible thing to trust them with. You know, it's a lot of power there. You know, thinking maybe I could sell a bit more, buy a bit more of the other stuff for credits. I might be able to get it, but no, I don't think so. 5K for 5. No, that wouldn't be enough. It's a shame. But, actually, I don't know how far off I was. But, yeah, so, yeah, tell me whatever you like, but do keep in mind the delay between this recording and its release, how even the start of the series. Do keep that in mind. I know the point I was making about the other videos is that it exacerbates it ever so slightly. Not completely, only slightly, but still, it does exacerbate it a little. So yes, anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. I really do, but let's take a quick look. 219. Yes, I can get that. I'll have to buy 20, which will be 40, which will be 20k. Yeah, I can get that. Let's head back to Spider. Or let's head to Isle for a bit. Let's record a little bit more. So, but I was starting to sign off there, so my mind's in a loop. Yeah, tell me whatever you'd like, whatever commentary you have. Just keep in mind that this video will be old. I'm not just trying to discourage anyone. It's just I would hate for someone to be like, "Oh, he didn't respond to me," or you know, my comment didn't have an impact or whatnot on it, you know, and either being angry at me or feeling awkward, and it's just because I record these well in advance. I get in a kick for something, then record a ton of it, then I get in a kick for something else, record a ton of that, and it adds up. Like 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, you record 2 hours. That's either 6 days content or 3 days content, you know, and you do that a few times, you do that a ton, and it really adds up. There. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Hey, lads. Ooh, ow, ow. Come on, group up a little, group up a little. You're doing a pretty good job at staying away from each other. Oh, that took 4. Hey, you should have been staggered. Oh yeah, I'm curious. Escape from this barrage.
Every bit of their tech is part of their conversion process, according to Asher's notes. A whole race dedicated to one thing. But why?
Because fuck you, antagonist. You know, I was always seeing tons of these, and now I don't know where any of them are. Remember the Savatune eyes? Well, I can't get them all. I'm curious if popping them will give me a... Oh, here's one. And there's one by Asher. For a chunk of cash... Here's the chest. For a chunk of cash and then the other energy, but you can't use that energy for anything. Yeah, oh yeah, you can alter the other things. Big fucking whoop. That's the truly little benefit in that. Just curious on how potent it was. Don't really care beyond that. I suppose killing it will get me some stuff. Oh well. Start to strafe when there's the crossing lines of fire. Knew it. Ow. Oh well, let's just move on. Ooh, chest. Okay, can I somehow see how much resources I have? Yes, I've 108. I need an extra 11. Actually, yeah, it was that energy source. Still, good amount of cash. We should track resources as well.
These Taken are drinking something from the ground.
Don't care who's drinking what. Hurry up and deal with him.
Nope. Let's go back down that way. I didn't actually participate, so...
Take that, Taken. Have you sealed the interdimensional breach? Excellent. Then let us both resume our tasks.
Or has the game decided I have participated? I have no idea.
The Vex transformation process sure leaves some weird artifacts behind. If we let them, they'd have this whole place looking like Nessus or Mercury.
I guess I see why there isn't much of an explanation for things, because this is meant to be the same character from the first game, so he or she wouldn't really need much of an explanation.
I bring a message from the Nine.
Warm Husk Crown. I already have that. War Rig. Maybe I just read about it.
An exchange. I hope to be here again. Yours is a lonely existence.
Khepri's horn. I push his son. I can push you too. Inscription inside the helm. Solar damage recharges your barricade, which unleashes a blast solar energy when summoned.
Are forever changed.
Step away. That sounds cool. The hunter leaned on the sill of the broken window, poking at the upended beetle wisely with the barrel of her gun, rocking it little by little until it got its footing and flipped itself. As it crawled away, the crouching titan pushed himself up, grunting as he did. I was worried you'd shoot it for a sec. The poor guy. Nah, I'd not do that to you. You know what they say about titans? What do they say about titans? Well, you know. Well, you know. He crossed his arms with a faint sparkle like coals burning out, and a faint sparkle like coals burning out shimmered across him. Tell me. She raised her hands in surrender. All right, it's a joke, so don't knock me for this one. Titans are like beetles, pervious until they've been knocked on their back. All in good taste, of course. The titan cracked a smile, then began to laugh. I see why hunters wear that beetle armor, then. You. Leave them to rest wherever they may fall. Conflict resolution solution 3479. Leave them to rest wherever they may fall. Set a reload portion of your equipped auto rifle or machine guns magazine from reserves. Keep it clean. Your body, your mind, your armor, weapons, gear, ammo. CRS resolution solution 1. Keep it clean. Clean equals function. Function equals clean equals focus. That's where it all starts. Skill matters, training, practice, experience, all key ingredients. All valued assets as you balance life and all valued assets as you balance death and glory in the battlefield. Once you're trained and ready for war, once your gear is up to the standards of a proper, respected, walking, talking war machine, what comes next? 1177. That's right. CRS 1177. Ammunition is your best friend. So what do? Load up. Load up. Get yourself a weapon that spits unending fire and stock up on ammo until your shoulders slump and your back aches. Because each round is a war all its own. Lord Shaxx educating a gathering of titans. Telesto. Vestiges of the Queen's Harbingers yet linger among Saturn's moons. Unplanned reprieve. Fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed void blast. Public key 053689 DWS Regal from Paladin Kamala Rear. Oh, we've heard of her before. To acting regent Petra Venge. Oh, we've talked to her before. Subject prison of elders containment risk. Messages contingency reserves overdrawn. We underestimated nobility trough reparations. Sorry, her movement. So, I'm a little paranoid when the cats is always up to mischief. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and check on her. Hey folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Contingency reserves overdrawn. We underestimated nobility trough reparations. Aldrin suggested we open reintegration talks. Have you discussed endowment support? 2. If Reef endorses support, Paladin Oren will engineer reinforcements. Message ends. I have no idea the context of that. I swear I hear movement out there again. Okay, what's the status I'm at? Okay, I've just enough. I could try and grind up the rest, but we will be here for a little over 100. From what this is costing, it's 119. The next will probably cost like 120 something, maybe. I've like 2 over, maybe 3 over. We will be here a while. I don't have the patience for that, so I'm gonna call it here. I could try and buy it, but that's not great either. And yes, she's out there again. 1 second. It's just I don't want her doing it, and I'm going to regret. Hey folks, and I'm back. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Sorry about the stopping and starting. I just want her doing something, like I said, that I'm going to regret. Oh, it's a little less than I thought. Yeah, 126. Very costly. Leviathan tribute. To simulate delights found within the Leviathan raid. And simulate the Centurion. Actually, let me look it up. Destiny to Tribute Hall. Okay, someone's saying the tribute hall might be remained. Yep, tribute hall is going away. Because of course. Still, I did well considering the suddenness of it. I did well. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, folks. This is the Simulated Centurion. Wow. What's up, asshole? Paint you with my purple jizz. Wow, you got health. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind, please keep in mind that this has been recorded way back when. Way back when. And as such, it will not be representative of what Destiny 2 is like now. And if you leave a comment, it won't have any impact on videos within a certain time frame. Like, I may have, by the time this comes out, I'll probably have already come back to Destiny 2 and recorded a bit more. Quite probably. So, you know, if you do tell me something cool, I may have already discovered it myself, or I'll go see it way down the line, if it's still in the game, and they haven't decided, oh, let's delete it. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to discourage anyone, I don't want anyone getting sour with me because, oh, you didn't just do what I said. Yeah, and that's because this happened a few years ago. So, and so on and so forth. So, till next time, love and peace, baby! Oh, folks. And, oh, actually, wait. I was gonna read the lore, but there's triumphs I need to stick in here at the end. Oh, I actually finished that. Stranded. Loved and lost. Got Riven. Oh, I literally only needed one more. I'm sure I can get that when I come back. Hopefully. I thought this was shiny. Okay, it's not this one. There's one here. Alright. Well, that's the end of the triumphs. So, yeah, I'll just stick this on to the end. So, be back in a moment with some more.